Well, I thought I'd do a little exploring in Bozeman. The first thing I saw of interest was the Museum of the Rockies, and I'm going to go explore the outside of it first and maybe bring you inside. This supposedly have dinosaurs, which is kind of exciting. Let me turn the camera around. Good. We all know what this is. A teepee. And then they have a couple other teepees distributed around the grounds. There's a modern teepee right there. Teepees are pretty cool. So this is the Museum of the Rockies outdoor exhibit. They have a little log cabin here. I love when I see old structures like this. When I was in Oregon, I filmed one and it got a lot of hits because it was a schoolhouse from the 1800s. That was very, very cool. So there's teepees scattered around, but nothing quite exciting here, so I'll see if I can get inside. There we go. Now we're talking. And I would say that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, if I'm not mistaken. Do not climb on Big Mike. They're calling him Big Mike. Isn't he cool? See if I can spin around so the sun's behind it. There you go. There's a good shot of Mike. Look at that. Isn't that fascinating? There was a creature like that on Earth a long time ago, walking around looking for a meal. That is really something. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's see if I was right. No, doesn't say. Well, like everything else on the planet, it's closed. So that's okay. I think it's fascinating just to see this guy here. Let me turn it around again, because this guy that's worth a trip just right now, what I saw. Think of the positive. At least they had something outside for me to look at, the teepee and a dinosaur, and some old log cabins, which are pretty cool. Big Mike. Look at that guy. Now, what did it take to fill his belly? Look at those teeth. You don't want him to bite you in the ass. That is just something else. That's worth the trip right now. I love them. Okay, I'll read this while you're looking at that beautiful home built probably in the 1860s. It says, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Homestead Act into law on May 20th, 1862. The Homestead Act declared that any citizen or intended citizen could claim 160 acres, 1/4 square mile of surveyed government land. Claimants must improve the plot with a dwelling and grow crops. After 5 years, if the original filer was still on the land, it was his or her property, free and clear, other than the $10 claim fee. May 20th, 1862, someone lived in this house. Look at this. This is fantastic. Living history, guys. This was called the Tinsley House. The Museum of the Rockies acquired the Tinsley House in 1986, which helped complete the plans for a working living history farm exhibit. The house was moved from Willow Creek, Montana, in one piece and restored to its original 1890s condition. After restoration, the house was dedicated as part of the Montana's centennial on statehood date, November 8th, 1989. Today, costumed interpreters work this farm as Montana homesteaders would have done in the 1880s and 90s. During the summer months, this exhibit is busy with gardeners tending the garden, women cooking the noontime meal, and the blacksmith creating ironworks with the coal fire forge. That is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. This is country. You don't see this in the city. Hope you're enjoying this. I certainly am. And what does this say here? The Tinsley family. 1864, they made their stake. COVID-19 sign, of course. The Museum of the Rockies. Look at that. That is gorgeous, everybody. Hope you're enjoying it. And for you horticulturalists that don't care about dinosaurs, we've got some beautiful plants here. It's called a purple prairie clover. It's like a jellyfish. All kind of beautiful plants. This is native plants from Montana. I don't know about you, but I can't get enough of Mike here. I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm going to say that his head's about 12 foot tall there. And you can see he had a big stomach. Look at these claws. I mean, feet. Man, it'll tear you to shreds. Look at that. Tear you to shreds. Good old Mike. And he was, of course, killed from the big meteorite. So here's the story of Big Mike here. That's actually one of his bones. They're probably replication. This bronze cast Tyrannosaurus Rex, I was right, MOR 555, was dedicated October 3rd, 2001 in memory of Dr. Michael Malone, president of the Montana State University from 91 to 99, as a gift to the Museum of the Rockies from its National Advisory Board and friends. So that was the femur, the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected to the leg bone. Which one is that? That's one right there. Is that one or that? I think it's this one right here. Okay, Mike, we'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed that extensive tour of the Museum of the Rockies. Well, I saw 3 things that were, I think, was fascinating. Tyrannosaurus Rex, a home from 1862, and teepees from well before the 1862s. So, our country has lots of fantastic sites, museums in every city, and I'll bring you a few of them now and again. I hope you enjoyed that little excursion. The University of Montana is right across the street. Let me spin it around.
Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, you are fantastic, yes you are.